Owning a business is a thrilling adventure full of opportunities and challenges. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, businesses face overwhelming financial difficulties. Debt can pile up, making it seem impossible to stay afloat. But there's hope. Chapter 7, Bankruptcy offers a lifeline, a chance to hit the reset button and start anew. This process is supervised by a court-appointed trustee who ensures fairness and transparency throughout. It's crucial to remember that filing for bankruptcy doesn't make you a failure. Many successful entrepreneurs have faced bankruptcy and emerged stronger. Let's dive in and explore how Chapter 7 bankruptcy can be your fresh start. Chapter 7. Bankruptcy is governed by the United States Bankruptcy Code and is applicable to both individuals and businesses. It provides a legal process for debtors to liquidate their assets and distribute the proceeds to their creditors. When a business files for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, it essentially declares its inability to pay its debts. This triggers a legal process where a trustee is appointed by the court to oversee the liquidation of the business's assets. The trustee's role is to ensure that all creditors are treated fairly and that the proceeds from the sale of assets are distributed according to the priority established by bankruptcy law. Not all businesses qualify for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Certain eligibility requirements must be met. Chapter 7 bankruptcy is a complex process, but it can provide a much-needed fresh start for businesses struggling with insurmountable debt. Seeking professional guidance from a qualified bankruptcy attorney is crucial to navigate this complex process successfully. The first step in the Chapter 7 bankruptcy process is filing a petition with the appropriate bankruptcy court. This petition provides detailed information about the business's financial affairs, including a list of assets, liabilities, income, and expenses. Once the petition is filed, the court will issue an order for relief, which effectively puts an immediate stop to most collection efforts by creditors. This is known as the automatic stay, and provides the debtor with a much-needed breathing space. The automatic stay prohibits creditors from pursuing lawsuits, wage garnishments, or any other form of debt collection activity. Filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy is a serious legal step that should not be taken lightly. It's essential to consult with an experienced bankruptcy attorney who can guide you through the process. By understanding the initial steps involved in the Chapter 7 bankruptcy process, business owners can approach this legal remedy with greater confidence and clarity. The automatic stay is one of the most immediate and significant benefits of filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It acts as a legal shield, protecting the debtor from relentless collection efforts by creditors. As soon as the bankruptcy petition is filed, the automatic stay goes into effect, prohibiting creditors from taking any further action to collect on debts. The automatic stay brings a sense of calm amidst the storm, providing a much-needed break from the constant harassment and pressure. During the automatic stay, creditors are prohibited from initiating or continuing any lawsuits, wage garnishments, bank account levies, or repossession of collateral. This provides the debtor with a window of opportunity to develop a plan for addressing their debts. The automatic stay is not permanent, but it provides a crucial breathing space for debtors to reorganize their finances and seek a fresh start. Section 5. The trustee's role overseeing the process. In Chapter 7 bankruptcy, the trustee plays a pivotal role in overseeing the entire liquidation process. The trustee is an impartial third party appointed by the court to act in the best interests of both the debtor and the creditors. They are responsible for collecting the debtor's assets, liquidating them, and distributing the proceeds among creditors according to the priority established by bankruptcy law. Think of the trustee as a neutral referee in a financial match between the debtor and their creditors. They ensure that the rules of the game, as outlined in the Bankruptcy Code, are followed fairly and transparently. Their primary duty is to maximize the value of the debtor's assets for the benefit of the creditors, while also ensuring that the debtor's rights are protected throughout the process. The trustee's responsibilities are multifaceted and require a deep understanding of bankruptcy law, accounting principles, and asset valuation. Section 6. Asset liquidation, converting assets to cash. Asset liquidation is a crucial stage in the Chapter 7 bankruptcy process, where the trustee converts the debtor's assets into cash to distribute among creditors. This process involves identifying, appraising, and selling off the debtor's non-exempt assets, which can include real estate, vehicles, inventory, equipment, and other valuable possessions. The goal is to maximize the return on each asset sold, ensuring that creditors receive the highest possible recovery on their claims. The liquidation process can take various forms depending on the nature of the assets involved. For instance, real estate might be sold through a public auction or a listing with a real estate agent, while vehicles could be sold to dealerships or through online platforms. Inventory and equipment might be sold to other businesses in the same industry or through specialized auction houses. Certain assets are considered exempt under state or federal law, meaning the debtor can keep them. Section 7. Distribution of proceeds, paying off creditors. Once the trustee has successfully liquidated the debtor's non-exempt assets, the next step is to distribute the proceeds among the creditors. This distribution follows a strict priority scheme outlined in the Bankruptcy Code, ensuring that creditors are paid in a fair and orderly manner based on the type of debt they hold. Secured creditors, who have a legal claim on specific assets of the debtor, are typically first in line to receive payment. Their claims are satisfied from the proceeds of the sale of the collateral securing their debt. Following secured creditors, priority unsecured creditors are next in line for payment. These creditors are given priority under bankruptcy law due to the nature of their claims. Finally, general unsecured creditors are last in line for payment. Section 8. Discharge of debts. A clean slate for the future. One of the primary objectives of filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy is to obtain a discharge of debts, which is a court order that releases the debtor from personal liability for certain types of debt. This discharge essentially provides a clean slate for the debtor, allowing them to move forward without the burden of overwhelming debt. The discharge eliminates the legal obligation to repay most unsecured debts, giving the debtor a fresh opportunity to achieve financial stability. However, it's crucial to understand that not all debts are dischargeable in Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Certain debts are considered non-dischargeable under bankruptcy law and will survive the bankruptcy. Non-dischargeable debts typically include student loan debt, most tax debts, child support and alimony obligations, criminal fines and restitution, debts incurred through fraud or misrepresentation, and debts arising from DUI convictions. Section 9. Rebuilding and Recovery Life After Chapter 7. Chapter 7. Bankruptcy is not the end of the road, it's a new beginning. Once the bankruptcy case is closed, individuals and businesses can focus on creating a more stable and prosperous financial future. One of the first steps towards rebuilding after Chapter 7 bankruptcy is to establish a realistic budget and stick to it. It's also crucial to start rebuilding credit by making timely payments on any remaining debts and considering secured credit cards or credit builder loans. Another important aspect of post-bankruptcy recovery is seeking financial education and guidance. There are numerous resources available, including credit counseling agencies, financial literacy workshops, and online resources. Rebuilding after bankruptcy takes time, effort, and discipline. Section 10. Seeking professional guidance, your path to recovery. Navigating the complexities of Chapter 7, bankruptcy can be daunting, but seeking professional guidance from a qualified bankruptcy attorney can make the process smoother and less stressful. A bankruptcy attorney can provide invaluable legal advice, protect your rights, and guide you through each step of the process. Think of a bankruptcy attorney as your financial navigator, guiding you through the turbulent waters of bankruptcy law. They possess the legal expertise and experience to assess your financial situation, explain your options, and develop a personalized strategy that aligns with your specific circumstances and goals. An experienced bankruptcy attorney can help you determine your eligibility for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, guide you through the process of preparing and filing the necessary paperwork, and represent you in court proceedings. They can also negotiate with creditors on your behalf and help you understand the long-term implications of bankruptcy on your credit and financial future. Choosing the right bankruptcy attorney is crucial. Section 11. Conclusion. Turning challenges into opportunities. Chapter 7. Bankruptcy, while often perceived as a last resort, can be a transformative experience for businesses facing insurmountable debt. It offers a legal framework for orderly liquidation, a respite from creditor harassment, and a chance to hit the reset button on overwhelming financial obligations. Remember, filing for bankruptcy is not a sign of failure, but rather a strategic decision to address a challenging financial situation and seek a fresh start. It's an opportunity to learn from past mistakes, reevaluate business practices, and emerge stronger and wiser. By understanding the process, seeking professional guidance, and making informed decisions, businesses can navigate Chapter 7 bankruptcy successfully and emerge with a renewed sense of purpose and a brighter financial outlook. Embrace financial responsibility, seek opportunities for growth, and never be afraid to seek help when needed. Turn this challenge into an opportunity for a brighter and more prosperous future.